Once upon a time, in an area that's a very distant area from our own,
was an adventure
that was really neat. It took place in a more sci-fi-ish setting where there was a conflict going on.
Probably can't tell. It was Star Wars.
Okay, I was trying to avoid saying that. But
So, if you've seen the movie Star Wars: The Force Awakens, there's a point where BB-8, in the beginning, he's fleeing a battle. We thought, what happened to him before he found Rey?
all right. If you haven't seen it, we have to give you the spoiler warning, because otherwise people will complain, and even if we do, people will still complain.
We gave away so much just now.
Yeah, we basically told you the entire plot of the movie.
Jesus.
So, spoiler alert.
Regret all this. All right, so the adventure of BB-8.
Once upon a time, on the planet Jakku, which is, Jakku.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I thought it was unusual, but maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the way I see words.
How do you see words?
Differently from other people. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm dyslexic.
Oh,
How about we get on to the story? We're at the 2-minute mark already.
All right.
So, the little ball robot BB-8, which I am still fascinated is an actual robot and not just CG or a prop that they had to use in every scene.
He's spinning through that desert, man.
Yeah.
He's fleeing this scene.
He wants to be as far away from that guy in the weird face mask.
Well, Poe Dameron told him
To go away, and he's...
Go away!
And he was kind of, freaking out about all this that was happening. Because he was not used to this. He's a man in those little bleeps and blaps.
How did... Blaps?
Beeps and bleeps and blaps?
Beeps and blaps.
Bleeps. Anyway, he's going through the desert, which is... you think he would get trapped by something, but I guess the sand is thick and smooth enough that he can, go across it with ease. When he starts stumbling upon unique situations. The first situation, he sees this ghastly figure in the distance.
Oh, is this a Force ghost?
Yeah, he sees a ghost made out of the Force.
Okay. I'm excited.
It's a big Force ghost. It's pretty large.
Wow.
As he gets closer, it becomes more clear who it is. It's notorious gangster Jabba the Hutt.
As a Force ghost?
A person who was not a Jedi, had no knowledge or sensitivity of the Force, and is still a Force ghost anyway, and is on the planet
You'll
Jakku.
find out in the extended novels.
Yeah, the extended universe that is no longer canon. That is totally where you'll discover this. And he was on planet Jakku instead of Tatooine, where he actually died, and I'm not sure how he knew anything about Jakku, but he's there. All around him, he clearly has been drinking. I mean, you can see those Force Ghost Jack Daniels bottles.
What does he say to BB-8?
So what's actually being said between them? Because this is starting to piss me off.
But
honestly, BB-8 just wanted to know what the hell he was. And he was kind of stating our questions. He wanted to know, why are you here on Jakku and not, on Tatooine? And Jabba was more like, I'm lost, dude. I don't know where the I am. Who are you to tell me where I am? I'm not the drunk one. You're the drunk one.
Well, BB-8 clearly knows he should not be anywhere near this aberration.
You should never be around a ghost who's clearly inebriated. So BB-8 just gets the out of there while Jabba continues to drink, muddle around and drink and
phase in and out.
And it makes you wonder how the hell he became a Force ghost.
So as BB-8 leaves, he ponders these things, like something is weird with the Force.
The Force doesn't make any sense when you think about it.
So he keeps traveling. He's like, I just gotta keep moving because things are gonna stay weird if I don't get far enough.
He goes upon some wreckage. Any specific wreckage that he goes around? I can see a Y-wing down there.
Okay. Yeah. Sees that. There's another droid near that wreckage. This droid, it was made up. It looked like a couple different robots put together.
Now, this is clearly someone's idea of. I don't know what their idea
was. Was it a joke?
I don't know if it was a joke or if they had some serious issues. Because I could tell the lower half it's got like a tank tread.
Okay.
Like, just where the pair of legs where the feet would be, there's a single tank tread that they're like, both legs are fused to. Yeah.
Okay.
And, to the legs lead up to a mechanical pelvis with a large mechanical dongle on it.
Oh, I can already see where this is going.
It's a big dongle. It's clear that someone was taking parts from an old sex droid, because you gotta figure they're gonna make something like that.
It's in the future.
And the past.
And the past.
And the upper half of it is the most unusual part, because it is a repurposed Coca-Cola machine. Or it looks like a Coca-Cola machine, but the actual words are in some other language, and it's not
Kuka.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola for branding issues.
Yeah.
Santa's favorite drink.
Except it's not.
A BB-8 runs up to this robot, seeing if he can help at all.
The robot is there. So was BB?
Are you in help? Are you in help? Are you in any danger? I mean,
what? No, I'm fine. The robot replies.
He just flat out says it.
Yeah.
There's no beeps or boops.
Yeah, not all robots are like that. Racist.
There's a beep 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 boop boop. It looks like there's some issues here, an accident perhaps.
What accident? No, this is my master's house.
Oh, it's smoking. I thought it was a problem.
Well, he's always got some smoke coming out of there.
Oh.
Yeah, now you get it. You want some Gatorade?
I don't.
The robot replies.
I'm not sure I can handle Gatorade. I'm a robot.
Oh, well.
I
can't handle Gatorade either because I'm a robot.
You probably don't have too many options in your career, though, do you?
I can give you the movements I do with the lower half, and I can give you some Coca-Cola products, which includes
Gatorade, which you apparently can say.
Because Gatorade, it's okay with Gatorade.
Well, I'm just trying to get the F out of here. Do you know of any good restaurants nearby? Or
all I know is of a Denny's, so no.
Was there a chance maybe your master knows any place that I could maybe lay low?
Well, you could try talking to him. He's in the engine part that didn't explode.
Thank you.
Hey, have sex. That's safe.
What? just nothing.
Sorry, programming.
Hey, have sex. It's safe.
Hey, have sex. It's safe.
Have a Gatorade. So BB-8 doesn't really have a knocking mechanism, so he just keeps bumping his head on the door, like running into it. Oddly enough, it does get the master's attention.
And the master opens the door by falling on the button mechanism, because it turns out the master's been dead for a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just a corpse.
Well, what does this mean? This is a whole new revelation. BB-8 is a bit disturbed, to say the least, especially when he looks further inside and he sees more dead bodies.
And they're all kind of, unlike the master, they're all cramped in, like forcibly pushed.
There's also a small fire inside, like a little mini furnace into this.
Yeah, it looks like a radiator, but it's like...
It's where the smoke's coming from.
And yeah.
Out of the powers of his deduction, he can assume that perhaps...
something has gone horribly wrong in here. He knows the indents on the wall of the corpses.
What could clearly get inside of the ship big enough to move them all...
to one wall?
Perhaps something as big as... Coca-Cola machine.
And he notices that, the waist section of, where a person would stand, there's a further pushed in indent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
that
might be the dongle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He turns around, and who's standing in front of the door? It's Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola It's Soda Robot. Soda Dongle Robot.
Soda Dongle Robot. Whoa, dude! I don't know what's going on. I'm actually just trying to get out of this joint.
I'm afraid you know too much now.
He just rides around him real quick. Hey, what?
And he comes back, and somehow he's holding a blaster.
He just keeps. So he decides to circle the whole ship.
Well, damn you, says the robot, as BB-8 circles around the outside of the ship.
Just to avoid any chance to being shot.
As he does so, he notices something around the cockpit. Something buried in the sand. And he pulls it out with a little robot hand that he doesn't have one of those. He can't do that, can he?
He could have a tiny claw hand. We don't know all the little tricks and gadgets.
No, it's just a tiny little claw hand. But he gets it out, and it's a lightsaber!
A lightsaber?
A lightsaber with 30 prongs on the front part. It's actually very cumbersome and heavy.
That's horribly designed. You can see why they left it behind.
It's like one of those fans that are actually like a big leaf, but lasers.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it is one of the worst lightsabers, and it was clearly not meant to be
used for battle.
It clearly was just decoration.
Soda Dongle
Robot starts shooting open fire at him.
Thankfully, he's got plenty of lightsaber beams to try to deflect those blasts.
Then Soda Donglebot just charges him with his dongle, thrusting madly because he can't take anymore, and he's not going back to prison.
Well, he didn't really think about the fact that he just ran his dongle straight through.
He hits BB-8's claw hand, which is holding the saber.
Slice off his dongle.
It knocks the saber out of his hand and on to Soda Donglebot.
Cuts off his dongle?
Cuts his whole body apart.
Oh, snap.
He's got 30 things freaking out, and he's like, as he gets hit, like, oh!
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
So it just sliced him down like bread.
Yeah. He wasn't going to go back to jail, and apparently he's not.
He won't. No, sir. Well,
BB-8 is horrified by what he's experienced. He doesn't know what happened. He can't help but think that maybe there was some terrible tragedy in this Soda Dongle robot's life that caused him to go horribly, incurably insane. And he hopes that the Force shall guide his spirit in the afterlife, but he knows that robots may not have spirits, but they might.
So he just hopes for the best and assumes that
they don't. And he's like, oh,
because he believes in science.
And he knows it was, either way, it's going to be a tragedy. So he just sort of keeps going because he knows he has to find. Well, he doesn't know what he has to find. He has to get out of here.
Well, so it ends up he decides I'm going to set up the self-destruct. He blows up the ship just so he can erase all memories of this. In fact, he erases his own memory.
Yeah, so now he doesn't remember any of this tragedy because it's too much.
Off he goes to the movie.
To where you find him in the movie. He gets caught in the net with the guy and the little rhino thing or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's about where it is. And I hope you watch the movie, you enjoy it, and they all lived happily ever after.